First tonight at 11, we begin with that new body camera video showing the arrest of an Ohio man shortly before he dies in police custody.
And tonight the video is calling into question the actions of those arresting officers, specifically the officers who left the man, identified as 53-year-old Frank Tyson, face down on the floor following the use of force. Tonight we reached out to a former training academy director at the Fulton County Sheriff's Office to get a better understanding of what happened. And 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is here joining us in studio. Cody, what was this former director's reaction to the video and what happened?
Well, just to let you know, Anita Fraser, she spent more than 20 years overseeing training, not just in Fulton County, but also Dekalb County. So she has a lot of history under her. And she says no use of force is going to ever be pretty. So we need to be prepared for that. And while there are some judgment calls maybe questionable in this video, she does not think the officer's actions were malicious.
He ran in where?
On April 18th, Frank Tyson crashed his car in Canton, Ohio. He then ran into a nearby American Veterans post where two Canton police officers responded and found him standing at the bar. Officers then used force to take Tyson down. Once in cuffs, he's left face down for nearly 5 minutes. It's during this time Tyson goes into cardiac arrest. But for 5 minutes, no help after Tyson is heard saying, Anita Fraser, with decades of experience in training officers, points out.
When the subject identified, once he was handcuffed, that he could not breathe, that could have been addressed. However, they still believe the subject was combative.
She makes it clear.
It boils down to judgment and the perception of the officer.
Fraser says these officers were reacting in real time and says officers are not doctors.
In that time, Cody, if you really go back and assess the video during that 5 minutes, the subject foot was kind of moving, which the officer assumed that he was being combative.
There was also the officer with his knee on Tyson's back when he was saying he could not breathe.
The officer positioned his knee to move the subject forward so he can be handcuffed. So it was not done in a malicious manner. The force itself was necessary and done correctly.
Fraser says she understands this video may look bad.
And I would say, Cody, that I am a mother of 3 African-American males. And so, you know, the biggest fear is having your son mistreated.
Now, Fraser says there is no doubt this chief is reviewing their training and department policy. And again, she does not believe these officers' actions were malicious, but admits things could have been handled differently in those minutes after Tyson is secured. And she says that comes down to training and department policy.
All right, Cody, thanks so much. And in an effort to be transparent, we have posted the full 35-minute body camera video online. If you would like to watch it for yourself, you can find it inside this story under the featured section on our homepage of 11alive.com.